Good morning, friends. Okay, so for those of you who are hopping on and you're wondering why you're looking at somebody with no makeup and kind of looking like a mess, my name is Lauren and I am a Purple Status Presenter with Younique. I used to make videos every morning for my team and I've just kind of brought them over to Periscope, and that's how we do things these days. I look like a mess every morning and that's why it's called Morning Mess. And here we are. So today is going to be super short. I love you guys. Thank you. Today's going to be super short, and I'm just going to, it's the end of October. It's October 28th or 29th if you're down in Australia watching this tomorrow, and or watching this when you wake up, which will be your tomorrow. And I'm sitting here and you guys, know I talk about mindset all the time. It's not even that there's anything to believe in. It's just straight up fact. Your mindset is going to determine everything about what you do, not just in, your unique business, but in life as a whole, right? And so, when you think about your goals with your business, with Younique, or, anything really, but let's talk about specifically Younique and our, crazy makeup business. When you're thinking about those things, I want you to pay very close attention to, your actual thoughts about your goals. Okay. So when you set a goal for yourself that you want to hit pink status, or you set a goal for yourself that you want to hit blue status or green status or whatever, as soon as you set that goal, what are the thoughts that come after it? Okay. Because, this is important. Hi. Thank you. Thank you. This is important. And, this is important because those second thoughts, no, I'm not Jewish. We don't need to be asking about, hold on. Sorry guys. That made me lose my train of thought. People are hilarious. Okay. So, all right, so you set your goals, right? And you're setting your goal for pink status or blue status or green status or whatever. And so the thing I said is I want you to pay attention to the thought you have like immediately after you set that goal. And then in the, following weeks and days and months, because what will happen is we'll set that goal for ourselves and then we tend to tear ourselves down, especially if we're trucking along and we're not on track for the goal like we expected to be, right? We're trucking along and maybe we're not where we thought we should be. And so we start thinking, oh, maybe I'm just not ready for it. I'm not ready for it. I'm not good enough and all those sorts of things. And we start to tear ourselves down. And guys, when we have that mindset, that is literally what we're putting out there. And so having that mindset then makes us act according to that mindset. Does that make sense? And so it doesn't matter what goal you have. If you're thinking about yourself all the time as somebody who doesn't deserve it and somebody who can't reach it and somebody who's not ready for it, then you're not going to get there. Okay. So you have to, when you set these goals, you have to think, okay, let me back that up. You're going to set the goals and the thoughts are going to come, guys. You can't necessarily stop the thought of, oh, maybe I'm not ready. But what I want you to do when you have that thought is I want your next thought to immediately be like, no, why the heck not me? Because you are ready. You are ready and you can do this. And you are like, it doesn't matter if you're not on track for it right now. It doesn't matter if, it's not going according to plan. That doesn't mean that you're not ready for it. And that doesn't mean that you can't reach it. And that doesn't mean that you're not going to get there. Okay. You have to say to yourself every day, why not me? Why the heck not me? Why not me? Why couldn't I hit pink status this month? There's only 3 days left in the month, but whatever. Why not me? I could make this happen. Why not me? I could totally make green happen next month. And the more you tell yourself, why not me? The more you do things, because then you think, oh, shoot, maybe I should make a demo video. Oh, I don't want to do that. What if people think I'm weird? And then you think, why the heck not me? Why couldn't I make a demo? I'm awesome, right? Oh my gosh, my nose just got like super congested. Your mindset about your goals and about yourself are literally, if like we're talking about a ship, okay, let's pretend that like the course of your business is a ship, right? Your mindset about yourself and about your goals is the rudder to that ship, like the rudder, the thing that steers the ship. I'm totally in boat mode, right? But it's true that they're the rudder for the ship that is your business. And so if your mind is telling you, you're not good enough, you're not ready for that yet. Maybe your team isn't big enough yet. Maybe like nobody would want to join you. You're not a leader. If those are the thoughts you're telling yourself, you are literally steering your business like away from success. You're steering it to like something that is not success. Okay. You have to let your mind steer you towards success. Like that is everything, you guys. It is everything. Your mindset is everything. And make sure that when you're, working on your mindset, you have to also, alongside that mindset, you have to take action, okay? Because we can sit at home and we can believe that we're pink status all day long. But if we're not acting on that and taking the necessary steps to get there, then nothing's going to happen either. So really and truly, it's mindset and belief. Your mindset it's mindset and action. And your actions, your mindset are going to determine your actions, really. Because, when I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh no, I'm sorry, Alex. When I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I'm a Black status presenter, you better believe that I do things that I see Black status presenters doing all day long. That's what I do. When I wanted to be a pink status presenter, I thought, what do pink status presenters do? Well, they probably go out and they probably book parties and they probably look for team members and they probably share on their personal page and this is probably what they're doing. So you go out and do those things. But in your mind, you have to believe that you're capable of that, and you have to believe that you can do that, and you have to believe, why the heck not you? Because you are just as awesome as anybody else out there who has ever achieved any of these things. Good morning. All right. And so you have to believe that. Why the heck not you? Right? Every day. You have to tell yourself that. There's something else. I watched something recently and I can't remember what it was, and it had nothing to do with makeup. It had nothing to do with makeup. It was like a guy. Oh, it was oh my gosh. It was a TED Talk. It was a TEDx talk. It was like a 10-minute TED Talk on YouTube. This was not the one I ended up sharing on our team page while I was gone on the boat, but I watched, so when I was gone on the incentive trip, I actually planned a whole bunch of posts, and every single morning there was a motivational video of some kind. Guys, I watched so many motivational videos on YouTube to do that. Have a good day. I watched so many motivational videos on YouTube in order to be able to do that. And one of them was this TED Talk, and this dude was talking about how he was sitting at a baseball game with his friend, and they were watching all these players on the field, and they were like they were up in like the nosebleed section, and they were talking about how how these guys like down on the field are like sitting there, they're playing a childhood game for a living. Like these kids, they were kids, they played baseball, they loved baseball, they grew up and they played their favorite childhood game for the rest of for the rest of their life. And they're like, how awesome is that? And then they started thinking about how they really didn't really like their job. And literally the dude sitting there in the stands, one of them was like, what couldn't I do something that I just want to do? Like, why do I have to sit at the dead end job while these guys get to be on the field playing their favorite game ever? And why do I have to be the one that's doing that? And literally he thought, why not me? And because he thought, why not me? He ended up quitting his job and he ended up running from the East Coast to the West Coast of the United States, giving a motivational talk at risk, schools and low income schools and stuff like that to kids across the country. And that is what he ended up doing, because literally he was sitting there and it was like, oh, wait, why not me? Why not me? You have to tell yourself that every day, because you deserve all the awesome, guys. You do. You have to believe it. You have to believe that you deserve your next status. You have to believe that you can get there. You have to believe that you're capable of doing the things you need to do to get there. You can do this. Why the heck not you? And that's what I wanted to say today while I'm, sitting here. All right, I'm going to go because it's already really late and we're like running way behind in life here in my house. And I have to get my daughter ready for school and drink this coffee over here. Thanks for all the hearts, you guys. I love all the hearts. Love them. Y'all are at the end of the month is just such an exciting time. I have to tell you, it is such an exciting time. Because all your promotions are coming up. Y'all are having parties, these last minute parties at the end of the month, and you're getting there. And I'm so excited to like watch what's happening. I love you, Dormy. I do. And I hope y'all have a fan-freaking-tastic day. And I'll see you guys around. Bye. Thanks for the hearts.